They may be a powerhouse nowadays, but there were times that they were just shit on a shingle. Yes, let's talk about the Golden State Warriors and the fact that they haven't always been in California. You'd be like, what? When? Why? Simple. So, anyway, the Golden State Warriors started out life as the Philadelphia Warriors, a team in the 1950s in the NBA who thought they were bees knees, if you please. So, anyway, Philadelphia had financial problems. So, they decided to move to San Francisco and bring a NBA team to the West Coast. After all, Los Angeles got a team on the West Coast, so the Warriors people were impressed and sent the team to San Francisco. Philadelphia didn't walk away empty-handed, as the Syracuse owner actually decided to put his team in Philadelphia. So, thus, Philadelphia got an NBA franchise still. So, anyway, the Philadelphia Warriors became the San Francisco Warriors. San Francisco did not win a title as the San Francisco Warriors. They were hoping to help San Francisco, but then they decided to change their name to the Golden State Warriors and actually have a better stadium in Oakland called the Cal Palace. Ironically, that's where the California Golden Seals played in the NHL. But anyway, Oakland's got a team, and the Golden State Warriors looked good. In 1975, they shocked everyone, including themselves, by producing a weak team that looked like they were going to get their asses handed to them in the NBA Finals by Washington. But they swept Washington. A huge win, including the great Rick Barry and I was going to say Nate Furman, but Nate Furman didn't play for the 75 Warriors, I don't think. So anyway, Golden State looked good. Golden State thought they were going to be good after 75, but no. So anyway, Golden State actually was not much of a team until 93, when they got Chris Webber to have to accompany their other young stars, such as Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin. So anyway, Golden State looked good. Ty Nelson coached them for a while. So anyway, Golden State. Yeah, Golden State. Yeah, they had some young talent, but they couldn't get a lot of big wins when it mattered the most. So anyway, they were kind of frumpy and all that. In 2007, they were the 8th seed taking on the number 1 seed Dallas Mavericks, who were the defending Western champions. So anyway, Dallas thought they could easily bulldoze Golden State and maybe get back to the finals, but no, Golden State persevered and beat them in the first round in 6 games to set up a second round matchup with the Jazz, which they lost. But they had a penchant for causing problems, and they caused Dallas problems. Golden State wouldn't get anything good until they benefited from a couple of bad draft moves by other teams, and Stephen Curry from Davidson fell in their laps. Curry was a great three-point shooter for Davidson, and it looked like Curry would go to a decent team. Even Minnesota, they had 2 draft picks before Golden State did, and they didn't pick Curry. Good. Anyway. So anyway, Stephen Curry started out slow, and then he picked up speed very fast. Steph Curry helped the Warriors do well, and we all thought that wouldn't happen. So anyway, Steph Curry was the key piece for Golden State as they continued in the 2010s to add some big names and all that. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green through drafting was huge. Andre Iguodala through a big trade with the Sixers. And a rotation of centers, Andrew Bogut among the others. So anyway, Golden State finally came into prominence in 2015, getting to the NBA Finals against, I really like to say Cleveland, but I'm wrong. But anyway, yeah, it was Cleveland. And LeBron and Cleveland were like, Golden State doesn't stand a chance. We're going to beat the tar out of them. Not so fast. LeBron, the man by the name of Iggy Pop, Iguodala, silenced everyone by knocking down LeBron James defensively, and then putting some offensive numbers, and shockingly getting himself the NBA MVP. Who knew? So anyway, Golden State came back the next year and put on a clinic. 73 wins in that year, 73-9. That's amazing. New record for most regular season wins in a NBA campaign. And all of a sudden, Golden State looked good. But don't tell Houston that, because or Oklahoma City. Don't tell Oklahoma City that, because Oklahoma City actually had a 3-1 series lead on the Warriors and would have ruined the Warriors' chance to go back to back. And they choked it away. Unfortunately, the 2016 Oklahoma City Thunder doesn't count in any what if, because they are the descendants of the Seattle Sonics. If they were an expansion team, they would get that one. But because they went from Seattle to Oklahoma City, I had to do the 94 Sonics. So anyway, Golden State Warriors were pretty good. And they went through 2016. They got to the finals against Cleveland. They were up 3-1. Draymond Green does a dumb foul. He gets expelled for game 5. Cleveland wins that one. And then Golden State loses game 6, but they know they can win game 7 on home turf, which they fail. Iguodala getting blocked by LeBron, who got his own back for how Iguodala ruined his chances the previous year. So anyway, Iguodala, notwithstanding, the Warriors tried everything. Like, they used their 3-pointers. They used Kevin Durant. Well, that's the big thing. Oklahoma City had that lead, and then Durant decided to leave Oklahoma City for Golden State, saying, if you can't beat them, join them. And, of course, Oklahoma City fans were just on top of Durant, just yelling at him, saying, fuck you, asshole, and all that. Golden State would then go on to win the 2017 and 2018 titles kind of easily. Golden State actually only lost one playoff game in that 2017 campaign, game 4 against the Cavs, when they could have been the first NBA team to beat to go undefeated. So anyway, the Golden State Warriors won those 2 titles, but then injuries took a toll on them, especially in 2019. Kevin Durant being injured during the playoffs, Draymond being hurt, Klay Thompson being hurt, and even Curry being hurt. Golden State limped into the Western Final against Portland and actually easily won. So anyway, Golden State had a chance to knock down the Toronto Raptors in the 2019 final. And you can probably guess by the fact that I seem to be beaming a bit that the Warriors did not beat my beloved Toronto Raptors for the title. And unfortunately, in this season coming up, they basically don't have much. Curry's hurt. Durant's gone to Brooklyn. Draymond is hurt, so is Klay Thompson. So basically, and they got rid of Iguodala to Memphis, pissing me off. Pissing me fucking off. So anyway, let's talk about the 1976 Warriors. What? You can't talk about the 2016 Warriors? Nope, they went to the finals. Disqualification. They're not allowed in the what if. Like, what are you going to do? Well, what I can do about the situation. And the situation is that the Golden State Warriors looked good. They did win the 1975 championship, and you're thinking, well, there's a good chance to repeat. But oh no. The Golden State Warriors choked a big opportunity in the Western Finals against the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix wasn't even done 1 decade as being an NBA team. And then all of a sudden, they seem to be pretty well grounded. The 76 Warriors had Gus Williams, Phil Smith, Rick Barry, Jamal Wilkes, and Cliff Ray as starters and all that. And Golden State choked a chance to get to the championships against the Boston Celtics. So that's what if. The Celtics and the Warriors. The Celtics going to try to get that title again. All right, so the 76 Celtics and the 76 Warriors. Golden State has home court because of their wins and all that, 59-54. Jojo White, Charlie Scott, John Havlicek, Paul Silas, Dave Cowens for the Celtics. So the Warriors came out to play and got beaten 103-90. As 22 points from JoJo, Dave Cowens with 21, Charlie Scott with 18. Glenn McDonald came off the bench. In real life, he actually was the hero in triple overtime for Boston. Don Nelson, he was still around. He was still playing well. Kevin Stackham, Jim Arndt, Tom Boswell, Steve Kubernsky, Jerome Anderson, Ed Searcy. Geez, not really household names. Gus Williams, 22 points in 22 minutes. For him, you see Wilkes, Barry Smith, and regular points. Charles Dudley, Derek Dickey, George Johnson, Dwight Davis, Jeff Mullins, Charlie Johnson, Robert Hawkins. Man, oh man. Yeah, not really household names for other side. Game 2 sees the Celtics narrowly win 99-96. 23 from JoJo and 21 from Cowens. So Stackham, 14 minutes without a point. That's weird. 18 from Phil Smith, 17 from Rick Barry. So yeah. George T. Johnson. So looks like Boston's got this one wrapped up. Who knows? Nope. Golden State crushed them 122-108. They beat them in every quarter. So anyway, 26 from Phil Smith, 18 from Rick Barry. Jeff Mullins had 13 points in 13 minutes. Charles Dudley, 11 points in 16 minutes. 22 from Charlie Scott, 16 from Cowens. Don Nelson played 10 minutes and got 7 points. Fine. Boston then knew that, wait a minute, we're playing on our turf. We should be winning. And they did, 117-97. Basically, Jeff Mullins was a good guy off the bench, 13 minutes, 12 points. Second best on Golden State, Rick Barry at 23. The Celtics, well, they kind of had their bench, but JoJo White, 29. Dave Cowens, 23. Charlie Scott, 17. Great job there. The great Don Nelson. And remember, this is 2-3-2, so we go to Game 5 in Boston. And the Golden State Warriors, remember that they have to win. So they actually pull off 17 points in overtime to win Game 5, 120-110. 24 from Rick Barry in 45 minutes of work. Gus Williams, 19 points in 27 minutes of work. Every Warrior played at least 6 minutes. None of the bench players got double digits. Dave Cowens got 21 points. JoJo White, 19. JoJo White, 19 points in 46 minutes. That's good. Glenn McDonald got 11 points. Stackham got 12. So at 3-2, we go to Game 6. And it would be Golden State winning 135-126. So the Celtics have blown 2 chances to beat the Warriors. And now they could blow a 3-1 series lead. Wow, Golden State actually had to come roaring back from an 8-point deficit in the fourth quarter and then put 20 points in overtime. 28 from Cowens in 42 minutes. JoJo White, 27 in 46. John Havlicek put up 24 points. Glenn McDonald, 13 minutes without a point. Not good. Don Nelson, only 6 minutes of play. The Warriors, Rick Barry, 45 minutes, 37 points, 21 from Phil Smith, 18 from Wilkes. Gus Williams, 17. Charles Dudley, 16 points in 17 minutes. Wow. So Golden State might shock the world. Who knows? And in the end, Golden State won. Wow. Boston choked that 3-1 series lead. And the Warriors do their job. Great job by the Pacific Division. 2 and 3 in their makeup. And Boston choked it. 18 points from JoJo White, 11 from Cowens. Basically, they had no answers. Don Nelson put up 7 points in 9 minutes. But Golden State was better. Barry, Smith, and Wilkes all scored 17 points. Jeff Mullins, 12 points in 14 minutes. And Gus Williams put up 10. So, wow, Golden State, Rick Barry is a hero. And a hero he shall stay. I thought for sure Boston had it. It was like, Boston's going to win on the parquet floor. Nope. Golden State Came back to win in 7. I didn't see that coming. Did you?